watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, here is Unette Gentry with today's court report.
In this week's court report, a local woman arrested and charged with attempted murder and battery after a violent domestic dispute with her female roommate has had her preliminary hearing, which was scheduled for Thursday, vacated. Police say Antoinette Nash was taken into custody after stabbing one of her two roommates at their home. Both roommates and Nash told police that all three individuals were arguing and Nash had been drinking all day. Then the victim says Nash slapped her in the face and pushed her in the face. The female victim then says she pushed Nash and Nash fell to the ground and got up, ran into the kitchen, grabbed two knives, then stated, "I'm going to kill that bee." That's when the victim says Nash pushed her up against the wall near their front door and slit her throat. The victim ran into her bedroom after being grabbed by the arm and helped by their other roommate, who locked them inside. That third roommate then called 911. The victim was transported to Desert View Hospital, where she received 10 stitches for her neck injury. Police say Nash appeared extremely intoxicated and complained of chest pains, so she was also transported to Desert View Hospital, but not before being arrested. Upon arrival at the hospital, Nash became combative with hospital staff and a deputy on scene. During investigation, Nash stated that she was involved in a tussle with the victim, but she did not know how the victim's neck got cut. Police found a knife in the street approximately 150 yards from their residence and bandages that appeared to have blood on them in the street approximately 130 yards from that residence as well. Nash was released from Desert View Hospital and transported to NCDC. During Nash's first appearance in court for this matter, her bail was set at $60,000 cash or bond, and she was appointed attorney David Reichert as her public defender. Then, during Nash's formal arraignment, the defendant stated she understood the nature of the charges against her and procedures. Then Nash's replacement defense attorney, Daniel Martinez, argued for an OR release or, in the alternative, a reduction in bail. The court denied the defense's motions and advised the bail amount remains at $60,000 due to the nature of the charges, and that is a fair bail amount. Attorney Martinez requested a preliminary hearing and a pretrial date. The state concurred. The court set Nash's pretrial hearing for July 12th and preliminary hearing for July 26th. Then both of those court dates were waived and vacated respectively. Finally, the defendant was remanded into the custody of NCDC. Notably, Nash also has a case that has already been bound over to district court. This has been your court report. I'm Unette Gentry for News 46.
Thanks so much, Unette. Well, here is Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, a possible nationwide housing collapse could be on the way. Southern California tends to be a predictor of what's to come, and according to CoreLogic, home sales are crashing. New and existing sales of houses and condos tumbled 11.8% in June, dropping to the lowest level in 4 years. At the same time, Cali home prices soared to a record median of $536,000. General Motors is out with a way to cash in on your car. GM is the first major automaker to offer car sharing. Drivers will be able to list their car that is at least a 2015 model on the Maven sharing app for someone else to drive. The owner will keep 60% of the revenue. Turning to pharmaceutical news, Eli Lilly reported a strong quarter that outpaced Wall Street. Lilly's sales topped $6 billion. The stock lit up on the drug maker's plan to file an IPO.
More news right after this break.